Pat, you got to take us away with the Fire Pro Wrestling S.
I'm trying to, Dave.
Okay, all right.
I'm trying my best here. Come on.
Yeah.
All right, so Fire Pro Wrestling S 6-man Scramble. I keep calling it 6-man Scramble. I don't know, 6-man Scramble sounds more natural, at least to me, I guess.
Yeah.
But this is the Best of Saturn by Peter that he put up. Fire Pro Wrestling S6-man, blah, blah, blah. Developed and published by Human Entertainment, exclusively in Japan in 1996. So I mean, I'm pretty much everyone listening probably knows about Fire Pro Wrestling, the legendary series of wrestling games going back, like to MSX, I believe, or the Famicom.
Yeah, it goes back a ways.
This one makes an appearance with 6-man Scramble, featuring dozens of wrestlers from various promotions. The Sprite Wrestling Fest is perhaps known for its simultaneous 6-man battle royale. So 6 players playing at once. That's insane. Actually, I think it supports the multi-tap, so I think you can get 6 people at once.
Yeah.
I know Kay would know that by heart, though.
You did a lengthy stream of this, right? Where you had Kay in the chat and you kind of talked to him about the whole translation project.
Yeah. Kay talked about his
Malenko.
progress with Malenko, and just their passion for the game is just amazing. Like, I can't believe how passionate like those two are for that game. But I really appreciate they not only translated the names, but they like put the wrestlers' names to the correct ones. So like they have Hulk Hogan, Bam Bam Bigelow, all the other the legendary wrestlers. I think what's his name? Pillman? Is it Scott Pillman? Or I can't remember what his name was. That famous wrestler, but he's in there. There's so many different wrestlers that are insane. They have like WWF, New Japan Pro Wrestling,
right? All
the classic stuff. They even have Rey Mysterio in there, which I thought was pretty cool. I love Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, the 6-man battle royale mode is awesome. I have not had a chance to play with that many people. I've played this just 2, me and my son, and it's even fun with just it's fun by yourself. It's definitely more fun the more people you get in there. So I mean, we're definitely going to have to play this game at a con, when we have the opportunity, for sure.
I'm down. I'm down to do that, and we'll do. And I'll struggle with it because I suck at this game straight up. They kept Kay and Malenko tried to help me out, but I'm just garbage at this game. Gonna be honest.
That's the thing though. Also, is Kay, you might not be as garbage as you think. I think Kay is just really, really good at this game. He's really good at Street Fighter, and he's really good at Fire Pro because that's like his wheelhouse. That's like his bread and butter. So but yeah, I'm not that great at it either. But that doesn't limit me from having fun with it. That doesn't mitigate how fun of a game it is. It's definitely one of the best, if not the best, wrestling game on the Saturn. I do like the wrestling game featuring Virtua, the pro wrestling featuring Virtua, which is like the 3D wrestling game on the Saturn. And then of course,
I've never played that one, sadly.
It's really good. It's a really good game, and it has some Virtua Fighter characters in it. Wolf and Jeffrey, I think Wolf and Jeffrey. And then, I mean, of course, like Human Entertainment doesn't make bad games, really. I mean, they make good games. So the Fire Pro series, the entire series is great. But I definitely think 6-man Scramble is like, for me, because I'm a Saturn fan, that's my go-to. Although I know some folks say they like the ones on the Super Nintendo.
Yeah, I think my all-time favorite wrestling game has to be Ultimate Muscle on the GameCube.
Oh, okay.
I played the heck out of that game. That was a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. I was a big fan of Ultimate Muscle on Foxbox back in the day. And it's a really fun game. It's kind of pricey nowadays. It's like in the 100 range, but it's definitely not as bad as Cube of War, which I think is in the 600 range now. Right.
I really also like I also like the arcade WWF arcade wrestling game on the Saturn. I think that's a lot of fun.
That one's pretty excellent.
Not the in your house.
The original wrestling.
Not in your house, but like the regular, like the arcade port.
In your house, it's more like in your garbage can because that game is terrible.
Yeah. Well, anyway, yeah. So definitely great game, something to try out, you guys. And if you haven't tried it, definitely check out the translation by Malenko and Murder of Crows. That can be found on. Is that uploaded to Sega Extreme, or did they go the?
It's
You know,
on
that's-
Sega Extreme.
It's Sega
The
Extreme.
patch on Sega Extreme, I know for a fact that at least a version of the patch is on last year's competition, and likely it has its own dedicated thread on Sega Extreme.
Yeah, but go to Sega Extreme to
Yeah.
get the latest patch since they're still working on it. You don't want to be stuck with something on. I'm sorry, guys from CD Romance, but like unless they're like really on top of those releases, if you're downloading something that's pre-patched, there's a chance you're getting an older version of the game. And so always, stay up to date by getting your patches from Sega Extreme and then using Night of Dragons Saturn Patcher, which does a really good job. Gives you some cool options at the same time, how you can output your images. So
Importantly, region breaking.
say that again.
It can do region patches even if you have a game that you don't need patched.
Exactly.
If you, just want to get it on
It can also rip discs too, which I think is kind of insane.
very very nice tool.
Wait, what?
I mean, Knight, you're in chat. Is he a high enough patron level to usurp me on this?
Sorry, he's not allowed to talk. Sorry, he's muted.
He doesn't
I'm just
like
joking.
talking anyway. But wait a second, Pat. I did not know that the Saturn Patcher could rip games. Is that true?
Yeah,
Since-
Night of Dragon Saturn Patcher could rip games. You put the game in, you can either patch it or not patch it, and it can rip the games.
Oh, because it says select CD image, so you could just select an actual CD. Then is what you're saying, and
Yeah.
it'll patch it and output an image. That's insane. I actually didn't even think about using it that way, but you're absolutely right. Cool. One more reason to use that.
Literally, he's making it all in one. We don't need to do any other tools. Saturn Region Patcher will do it all. It'll patch it. It'll massage your back. It'll eject the discs. It'll
give you a high five?
End world hunger. Probably not that, but
He can
can't do
program it
everything,
too.
but-
That basically every new patch around Sega Extreme development is probably going to end up supporting it in some fashion. In that they're going to have some easy to use file that you just plug into the SSP. Because if you look at some of the older patching instructions, they can get a little bit obtuse.
Esoteric. Yeah, I agree. And like the way that we were patching Grandia before with like Trekkie's patch, it was a little involved, not impossible, but just you needed like 3 different tools to get it done. So
Even
yeah,
Sakura Wars.
And replace very specific files.
yeah, standardization is always a good thing.